Yes! Hello and welcome. My name is Clinton. And this is Onside Football. As usual. Na tuna continue tunaendelea. We have some good stuff lined up for you. A lot about what has happened to the interview of Erik Ten Hag. We're going to also dissect on Garath Branthwaite. There's some news that is coming up. Yeah, it's been a very busy transfer window. I hope you're going to tune into this. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you share. And let's get straight into it. And before we continue with Garath Branthwaite, that is our main issue. But we are going to touch a bit on what Erik Ten Hag said yesterday on one of the shows that he was in Netherlands, in Holland. And he didn't shy out. Yeah, this guy seems doesn't need to amaze, because he didn't shy out to say what he wanted to say that time. Because that clip, there's a clip I saw where Dusan Tadic, you remember who he was, one of the captains at Ajax, saying one of the best managers that they played again under, even though right now he's Fenerbahce with Mourinho. He thinks yes, Mourinho has not been into it. He just started right now. But Tadic thinks that Ten Hag is one of the best coaches or managers, because he's obsessed with football, into minute details, and the experience, everything that he has into it. And he was one of the players who played a lot under him at Ajax. But that was not the case. The case was, he was asked on the situation that was at United. And remember, I really congratulate, even though people are saying, oh, you guys, it's bullshit, you're going to sack this manager. Yo, we are happy with our man. Yeah, I'm happy with our man. He is the man to take us there. I believe so. I'm really happy with that guy. He is the one that he can take us to where we want. Because the way he has handled that media, even when, imagine you're going to play a game, it's a final, people, other than people thinking of that final, people are talking about you being sacked. I do understand we did have a horrendous season. That is no doubt. That is not something that we don't debate about that. Even if you were not a fan of football, you'll just know we did have a good season. Finishing 8th in the Premier League. Very tremendous, and in a very poor group stage of Champions League. Yeah. We are almost knocked out on the semis. Those are the things that people were fans or haters or whatever you can call them, they were looking onto that. But at the end, when Inyo said that they were doing some preview, which was football wise, because they wanted to improve and they came in to improve, yes, I believe they will do so. The review takes quite a lot of time, and it started creating some up and down in the media. People thought, what are these guys? They are like the others. They're not like the same people we knew. Like they're like the Glazers. They are just puppets. There's so many talks about it. But I recommend how Ten Hag has been handling everything and the stuff behind the stage, and even the players. I cannot emphasize enough that the players that we have, they're not that they are not good players, but they are not good enough to play for United. Or some of them, they should go. Like some few of them, we will touch on them, but some few of them should go. Like we do have already people who have gone, like Antonio Martial and Varane and some few, but the quality is not at par with the other teams. If you look at the top 4, the top 5, top 6 in the Premier League, they have a lot of quality, and that is what we need in that team. So Ten Hag said he also alluded that he's on a project, and guys, I'm seeing this guy's having an upper hand. I don't know how it is, but like right now, like he has the upper hand in terms of negotiation. Yeah, he's handled the media so well. That is the person you want. That is the kind of character you want. If he was even toying up, remember when we won the FA, media was all over him, asking this kind of question, this kind of that. Guy, man, I want to celebrate my cup. I've just won. You are here asking me if I'm going to be sacked. You know how it feels. And also, I think whatever the Ten Hag was, even at Ajax, yes, there was sporting director. you could not speak of another manager when you have another manager. And I emphasize more and more enough of this, not less and more enough of this, that it was somehow disrespectful for him, because I take in this scenario where you're having your wife and you go back and have some few interviews here and there outside the marriage, and then you come back and say and tell your wife, you know what, I was speaking with some few people here and there, considering your position, but I found out you're the best. This is interesting, guys. Interesting. I found, but Ten Hag is so honest, guys. This guy is so honest, yeah. You know, some of the coaches won't be able to say that on camera. Yeah, some of the coaches won't be able to say that on camera. And one of the few coaches who does that, like Antonio Conte, Jose Mourinho, those coaches who do that, they're not wanted by people. Like, they're expensive. They're seen as people who have drama, people who are dramatic. But congrats to Ten Hag. Yeah, I really feel he's the guy. And this leaves a lot of question on Jadon Sancho. He said there was a tug of war where he said he's open to coming back, but maybe on one condition, if Ten Hag goes. But now he stays, and actually he's on a verge of signing a new contract. Hey, there's a verge. He said that there's some minute details. Yeah, just minute details that are remaining. Yeah, according to United People's TV. Yeah, Mark Goldbridge is there saying some few things are remaining. Yeah, but guys, I cannot emphasize enough that we have a good manager. Whatever the football what people want to say about their managers. Remember, people are talking about, just if I'm talking about our manager, and they are still in this, they are in the same hole, same bit hole. Yeah, you're here, you've not won, we've won. So let the person be. You create a good team, and I know the reason why that I think the reason why that they are talking about new contract that has been stalling. Maybe Ten Hag is on the upper hand on that, you know, or there's a clause, you know, from managers being from managers to head coaches. That means you're not entirely you're not the final person or entirely control of the transfer. Yeah. And that's what so many clubs want. See what they did with Bayern did with Company. See what Dortmund did. Nani resigned the other day, taking Nuri Sahin. That's 35 or 37. Young coaches, they want people who but for us, we just want Ten Hag. That's period. Period, guys. That's what we want. Yeah. And if you have a question or comment on anything that you want us to talk about, just kindly don't hesitate to comment. Comment. We will talk about it here. We are not afraid to do so. Yeah, moving on to other news, United news. Talking of transfers, and I'm going to get on the bottom of this every other day, every other hour, and that is we have news on the defenders that we're having, because trust me, they've been having problems with defense in our team last season, and I know that is one of the priorities. Maybe I think we will sign 2 defenders, but I don't know. But that is what I think. We will sign 2 defenders, and let off go one of 4 of them. Lindelof, I would want Lindelof. That man is a lot. Evans has done well. Think they are speaking on something. Varane went, and 3, and then we bring in 2 of them. So replacement, Varane replacement, and another one. So that other one, we talk about Jared Branthwaite, £43 million. Those are the euros, 40 million euros. Those are the, that is the price. That is the bid that has been there. But guys, I think this deal is not going to go far, and the deal is not going to go beyond £55 million or 60. Okay, let's put this on this. 60 million pounds as its worst. The best is between 50 to 55, and that is because of the add-ons. Right now they're asking for 43. according to reports. So that is according to the add-ons, you know. Yeah. So, and if we talk about that, give me a sec here. We see what how that turns out to, how that pan out. In a sec. Yeah, because I think Branthwaite has been on top of the list so far, so good. He has been on top of the league. Yeah, because we made an opening offer of £30 million for Garath to Everton for that player. He's 21 years of age, which also include 18 in add-ons. 18 million pounds in add-ons. So that brings us to what we were talking about, 43. 35 bid is 35 plus 8, but I'm thinking it's going to go to 55 because of the add-on bids. Of which it's still not, they have not accepted the bid, so it's subject to conversation. They're still conversing. But remember, Branthwaite has emerged as one of the United's priorities, and he played in Holland a bit on loan there, then came back to Everton. So I think it's going to be an exciting summer for this guy. It's going to be a very exciting summer for Branthwaite. Yeah, so that is what we've made for. And I think David Austin broke that news. That is on, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday. So that is what I had for you guys between those two. Yeah, between those two. So all in all, let's go back. So I don't know what we're going to say. Guys, kindly, before we continue, kindly subscribe. Subscribe down there. Hit the like and subscribe button and share. And tell me, are we going to have Garath Branthwaite as our first signing of the summer transfer window as a United fan? We're yet to know. Yeah, we're yet to know. But I believe we're going to have this person. And another one. We'll talk about that one next time. Straight on to Euros, guys. Straight on to Euros. One person has been so disappointing. I know. I'm not a fan. I'm not in Euros. I'm not an England fan. I'm a Portugal fan. I migrated from German to Portugal due to many reasons. But right now, I was so happy. I was looking at England fans, and one person who has been on headline in the past 24 hours, Erik Ten Hag, was one of the pundits, and it spoke about that game. And this is what he had to say about the game. It is the vision of the manager. We all know it's Southgate. England will take a 1-0 lead. Then Southgate decides to start gambling with making his team compact and relying on moments for the remaining minutes of the game. That is spot on, guys. Remember, there were some questions, there were some issues or conversation about United approaching Southgate to be the next manager. And you saw that other game. If you watched the Euros, you saw that game. It wasn't very appealing. Very. England, if they play that way, they can't win that thing. They can't win the Euros. Yeah, they can't. So this was a brilliant comment. He was just commenting. He didn't have bad blood. Just commenting. He was a pundit at that time, at North. Yeah, just commenting. It's the vision of the manager. He was asked. Yeah, it's a vision of or the opinion of what England will do. He said it's the opinion of the manager. England will take a lead. Then the manager, decides to start gambling with making his team compact and relying on moments for the remaining of the season minutes. And remember, talking of moments, that's what we had last season. Remember, there's a time when even when you are 1-0, you could see people celebrating even a corner. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. What comes around goes around. You're now commenting on somebody else. How good is this? You comment on the person who did an interview, and then they did interview and told you, you know what, you're the best, and then you comment on them. It's not about anything, but it was just about football, guys. That's why football is interesting. I'll see you guys. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Till next time, adios, muchachos. Peace. I got some peace for you.